Everybody, I was just thinking today, there are so many different situations in our lives where we have to make choices, right? And we grow up with people, and when we're young, we always say, hey, we're going to be friends forever, no matter what. And while I was at my mom's house, I saw these two young men talking, right? And I could tell that they knew each other. They grew up together. They're like, hey, man, what's up? Haven't seen you in forever. Dang, you got big. I was like, yeah, man, been going to school, graduated, doing my thing. The other one's like, I haven't seen you around. But their body language was like, we're not really that cool anymore. We're living on different paths. We're doing different things. We see the world from a different perspective. But I respect what you're doing, And they dapped each other up and they went on about their way. Like, hey, whatever. I'll see you around when I see you around. And it just came to my mind like, you know what? Respect isn't saying do what I say do. Respect isn't saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to do that too. Or, hey, we got to be doing the same thing because we people's, right? Respect is saying, you know what? I remember how we both had the same dream because that's what they said. Man, we both thought we were going to the NBA. Neither one of them went to the NBA. But you could look at them and you could see the difference. One of them looked like life has just been a turbulent struggle. Like, he's still trying to figure it out. He's still in between his thoughts, in between his actions, in between who to deal with, who not to deal with. Still grinding, hustling, whatever it is that he's doing. The other one, he looked like, hey, man, I'm on my way. I'm figuring it out. I'm getting it together. Everything good my way. I might not have it all where I want it, but I know it's happening. And so in that, it just made me think about us as adults, whether we're in our 20s, our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. When you look back and you think, you know what, I was so cool with this person and that person and thought I had it all figured out when I was younger. And then life happens, you make decisions, and you run back into old people that you knew, or you go back to a place you used to hang out at all the time, and it was a jump off, and you was like, yeah, this is my spot. But now you're like, oh my goodness, nah, I ain't even about that no more. I'm not about that life, I'm getting turned up for my goals. I'm getting turned up for progression. I'm getting turned up for my prayers. I'm getting turned up to help other people. I'm getting turned up to better my family. Turned up for life. Turned up to give this love out. Turned up because, I've been blessed with so much prosperity that I'm sharing with others so they don't have to struggle like I did. And those people who used to know you, it's so important that we remember they used to know you. They knew who you were. They knew you when maybe you didn't have it all together. Or maybe you did, and now things got a little bit uncomfortable because you had a layoff, or a parent got sick, or a child got sick, or maybe you got sick, But you haven't given up on yourself. And if you're somebody listening, you feel like you gave up on yourself, don't. I've been through a lot of situations, a lot. One of them being homelessness due to a layoff. And at that time, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to make it? Not just me, my son. Because when I think about me and I say me, I'm saying my son, because my son is me, And in less than a year, got back on my feet, have our own place, stable income, sitting up here coaching people and helping businesses and helping women and doing outreach for the community, networking, loving myself. My son is happy. We're stable. But at that time, that wasn't happening, but I knew that it would. So when I thought about these two young men and how they kind of split ways, it made me think about that hope, that belief, that know-how in yourself, that no matter what and no matter who, you can do anything. You can change your life. You can change other people's lives. It's not about your circumstances. It's not about where you're from. It's about who you are inside your heart. It's about what you know up here. You know, there's a thing that there's 11 inches between the heart and the brain. And that 11 inches makes a difference in what you do in your life. You know, you're overly logical and you forget that there's an emotion that has to go into things. Or do you always think with your heart and you forget, hey, I got to also put some logic with this. You know, and you balance it just right here, your voice comes out. And it conveys the message of the union of the brain and the heart together. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. If you want to progress, you have to be willing to change. And some of those people, the places, the ideas, the habits that you may have had or still have are going to have to go away in order for you to get onto the path that's right for you. And it doesn't matter if those people who you love can't go with you. You can still love them. You can still send good thoughts and prayers out to them. You can still support them. But you got to take care of you. Because by taking care of you, you can take care of your family. You can take care of your community. You can take care of whoever you want to. You know? You can teach people how to fish because you learned it and you mastered it instead of just sharing your fish. You'll have an abundance. All of you, will have an abundance to share together. You'll have a lesson to give to others. You have a blessing to give to others. You have a life you can share with others. I love you all. I was just thinking about this when I got home this evening, and you know, I wanted to make sure that I shared it with you because I love you all, and I just want us to all stay encouraged, stay empowered. Despite what's going on in this world, know that somebody cares about you. If nobody told you that today, know that I love you. I care about you. And I'm going to do everything I can do, everything, to make sure that you know you're loved, you're special. And no matter what, and no matter who you're with or not with anymore, what you have and what you don't have, you are valued, you are worthy, and you can overcome everything. My name is Acquilla Faye McCoy. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. ACQUILLAFAYE. That's the tag for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can email me, ACQUILLAFAYE@AquillaFaye.com, same spelling, or at gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook.com/path2you. And you can join our motivational group, EMT, Empowering Moments Together. Have a blessed night. Love you. Stay encouraged and know, even if you got to part ways on your path like them two young men to find your way, do it. Know you're supported. It's going to happen. I believe in you. And you need you to believe in you. Peace.